Castle's left free. Pizer draws 2, but McFadden and his teammate, poor communication. Castle is able to dance.
From an unlikely source, just the second tally of the year for George Castle. Short stick defensive midfielder. We talked a lot about his defensive work. He played in all 17 games last year, part of that title run. Here's Greer. Danowski wants, shoots and scores! Another for the all-time leading scorer in the game's history.
Six-on-5 illegal procedure, and Duke attacks. They get to their spots right away. You see, you got 5 defenders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have 6 offensive players. You let this roll. On the backside, it's a 3-on-2, and Hopkins is just late to get there. O'Hara, the long pole, does a nice job, Dave, putting himself in the middle of the defense.
Down.
And making sure that he is covered. And that is why Miller was late.
12 seconds between goals in this game. Greer passing in front. O'Hara scores! Nick O'Hara with a long stick. And Duke has tied the game 8 apiece.
I said Nick O'Hara did a great job on the prior break by putting himself in the slot. He does it again here. From the draw, Pizer, illegal procedure. It's another 6-on-5. And O'Hara in the slot. This time he's open.
Not often you see long stick score, but O'Hara now has 2 goals in the last 2 games total. After tallying last week in that big win over Ohio State. Pizer nailed. Penalty flags fly. O'Hara coming off the goal.
With a cross-check.
Cross-checking call will now sit for the next minute. So the hero 1 second in the penalty box the next.
What number?
77.
70.
Nick told us this year, started wearing that number 77 jersey in middle school.
30.
He was a quarterback, middle school and high school football team. His brother wore the number as well. Huge Buffalo Bills fan, lives not far from the home of the Buffalo Bills.
He's a great bowler.
Stadium, and a good bowler. Got his own ball and shoes. Yeah, I heard about that.
You should challenge him tomorrow on the off day.
You do not want to see me bowl.
Get it right.
I can commentate. I can't do it. Not well. Here's Kyle Wharton getting some extra man time. Big point of the game. In front. Score! Stephen Boyle, quick stick, extra man goal. A thing of beauty.
Boyle cuts right down the middle of the field, right down the hash mark. And Kimmel finds him. Not even a look away, just pretty simple. When you see that man cut on extra man as a defender, you have to carry him down to the middle and make sure he's covered, basically. And Duke just gets a little lazy on the cutter, thinking that Boyle was going to go behind the goal and sit down behind the goal and trigger the offense from behind.
Pizer wins another draw for Hopkins. Boyle is from Derry, New Hampshire, not far from where we are here, about 30 miles, he told us. Just across the border. 2-1 for 3. He said to us yesterday what a huge thrill it is to just hang out at Gillette Stadium as part of the practices. All 4 teams had a chance to work out here yesterday, to be on the field of his beloved Patriots. It was almost more than he could stand. Well, he's forgot about that now. Big day for him, 3 points in front of, as he said it was yesterday, countless family and friends. We lost track. Hartley sent it just off target. Good effort from Dewar.
Most of these rosters are littered with Raven fans, like Kevin Huntley, or New York Giant fans.
Like Dan Loftus.
Who's on?
He is from Long Island.
Or Matt Danowski,
Yeah.
whose grandfather played for the Giants.
Yo, let's go. Ward, I want it, kid.
Matt Danowski, great quarterback. NFL championship. So obviously, Matt and John are big Giants fans. So is Michael Ward, just had that high hit a moment ago. Ward from Long Island too. As is Austin Walker. We assume he's got to be a Jet fan since his dad Wesley was a great wide receiver for the New York Jets. I think it's automatic. At least it should be. Stall warning in effect. 1 goal game. Just like the 05 and 07 national championships. Both times, Hopkins beat Duke. Kimmel goes left-handed, goes high. Ball deflected. Try to hit Ward. Huntley. Thought about a left-handed shot. Won't pull the trigger. Switches hands. Watched by McFadden. Tommy Dewar. Ward draped on him. Huntley can't handle a pass. And wants ball at midfield. Who's going to get it? Zerlot the battle. Quinzani in traffic. Comes away with it. And here comes Duke again on the move. Quinzani streaks in. Post. Trying to tie the game. Got the iron instead. Remember that one. Kimmel responds. Things unsettled. Huntley open shot. Score! Kevin Huntley buries a big one for Johns Hopkins. His 4th of the day.
How about a taste of your own medicine? Quinzani off the post, and Hopkins counterattacks Duke transition. Duke was caught on a sub, Dave. Look at the players coming in from the substitution box. Huntley from 10 yards doesn't miss.
His dad, Dave, a great midfielder for Johns Hopkins, won a championship himself after the opening round victory over Hofstra, where Kevin Huntley was 0 for 8 in shooting, held scoreless. He talked to his dad at length. His dad, a professional indoor lacrosse coach in Philadelphia. His dad said you got to stay patient. You have to keep shooting, and he's done that in the win over Navy and what he hopes is a win today over Duke. 4 for Huntley. Does not want his Hopkins career to end here today. One of 11 Hopkins players who graduated this week. Had a special ceremony with a baseball team. Division III heading off to the NCAA baseball playoffs. They've had a great year too. Under 4 left in regulation. That was a big goal a moment ago from Huntley. After Quinzani got the iron. Brian changes direction.
Both teams with 2 timeouts. Coach Petramala will stalk the officials here. Duke has got to come out of their shell defensively and really pressure the ball. Hopkins with a 2-goal lead. They are in stall mode right now.
Rabel. Spin move again, and the swim move, and a shot. Sent it just off target. Boy. That swim move, how do you defend that if you're Chris Tack for Duke? Stall warning in effect here. Got to keep it inside the box. Hopkins in command. 3 minutes left in regulation. Can they pull off the huge upset?
Hey, left foot, Mike.
They had late leads against Syracuse by 3, Virginia by 1, and the ball in their earlier losses this year, and gave those games away. Can they finish?
Hoping they can't. Grabs it back. Tony McDevitt. Halfway through the business school at Duke. Does not want to see his career end today. Dangerous upfield pass. 2-goal deficit. Schoeffel through traffic, shoots. Save, rebound, Quinzani directed just wide. And closest to it is Hopkins. Michael Gavazden, great hustle toward the end line, and they've got a shot for a clear.
Big save, but the rebound leaves you vulnerable. Gavazden, 15 stops today. He has been more than good enough. Big question marks around his performance middle of the year. His save percentage, 46%. Since then, it's been 73%.
Garrett Stanwyck across the line. Stall warning in effect. Stanwyck, defensive midfielder. High pass for Tommy Dewar. Under 2 to go. Can Hopkins complete what would be a huge upset? One of the biggest ever in championship weekend history. Would have to be.
Empty net. Rabel's the guy you want
to
Rabel's the guy you want to handle there, and Coach Petramala calling one of his 2 remaining timeouts.
Wow, what a shocker. 135 standing between Johns Hopkins and a major upset and a date with Syracuse in the title game. Johns Hopkins, thanks to Kevin Huntley, for the first meeting with Duke in a 17-6 Blue Jay loss, was 2-2 for 4. Today, 4-0 for 4. As we take a look at the Pontiac game-changing performance, it's got to be the senior for Johns Hopkins.
Capitalizing on a few good chances. A little razzle-dazzle behind the back shot. And then you give this kid time and room, it's lights out. Terrific high school player from the Baltimore area. His father, legacy player at Johns Hopkins, and Kevin Huntley has always come to play in the big games.
Syracuse awaits the winner. The Orange got by Virginia 12-11, double overtime on a Mike Lavelle game winner in dramatic fashion. It's coming your way Monday, 1 o'clock Eastern time on ESPN HD. More information on the 2008 NCAA Lacrosse Championship, go to ncaa.com, the official online home for all 88 NCAA championships.
Empty net. Rabel draws the double. He loves the swim move.
Loftus out of the cage, trying for the double team. They need a turnover desperately. Dewar, tracked down by Loftus. Net is empty for Duke. McDevitt helping out, along with McKee. Can they get a turnover? Dewar, a swim move through traffic. Here comes a hitter on the end line. O'Hara. Didn't hit the line. Lob for Huntley. Hopkins hanging on to it. Loftus hops back between the pipes. Just over a minute to go. Big push. Duke takes it away. Here's Ward with a minute left. He's pushed down. Great ride. Stephen Boyle. Grabbed back by Ward. Schofield needs some speed. They've got to have a goal right away. Can't wait. Steve Schofield. Sharp angle. Zerlot heads him off. Pass, shot. Gavazin again.
White time.
Quinzani's shot. Shut down by Hopkins.
Biggest stop of Gavadson's life. His 16th save, matching up, stick on stick with Quinzani, takes that one off the forehead. This kid really struggled middle of the season, but to see his development, takes that one off the right side of his head. In the 5 Hopkins losses, he was, as I said, less than 50%. In the North Carolina game, he had to be pulled twice, and yet here he is on the cusp of one of the biggest upsets in semifinal history.
Dave Petramala told us after that Carolina game, he is my starting goalie, and there's no way we're going to go with a backup or anyone else. Yes, he had a rough day against those Tar Heels, and he got beaten up by Duke the first time. As you see, Hopkins under Petro, never beaten twice in one season by the same team. That is incredible, an amazing stat. And it appears he'll live up to that again unless Duke can mount an incredible rally. Only 43 seconds left.
For those who say coaching is overrated, well, to me, college lacrosse is all about coaching. Royce Simmons at Syracuse, Bill Tierney, what he did at Princeton, Dom Starsia, what he's been able to do at Virginia, and now Dave Petramala, the architect of this near upset.
Will they be able to finish it? Last gasp for Duke. Danowski triggers play. Sharp angle shot off the mark. Only 38 seconds. Duke is running out of time. The unbelievable record-setting career of Matt Danowski, and again at championship weekend without a title. Can it be? Roddy, watched by Drennan. Duke needs one fast. Ross shoots, scores. There's one. Brad Ross.
Ross off the post. Tremendous accuracy. Again, Hopkins defense sloughing, and they pay the price. That's a gorgeous shot. And that will set up a face-off with 28.2 seconds to go. The importance of face-offs. Here we go.
Biggest of the season right here.
Down.
Who's going to get it? Ball's loose. O'Hara on the wing coming in for it. Barkley grabs it for Hopkins. With 20 seconds. Miller lost the handle. Can Duke find it? Crotty's got it. 15 seconds left. Crowd on its feet. Ned Crotty, offensive end. Duke going for the tie. Crotty around the cage. Under 10 seconds left. Can they get a shot off in time? They got a timeout first.
We're going to bring it out. Here we go. Here we go. We're bringing it out.
Timeout White. Timeout White. Timeout White.
Let an awful lot of clock dissolve before the timeout. The Hopkins failed clear, giving this Duke team life. Coach Petramala will want to make sure from the officials how much time is left on the clock and where is the ball going to be put in play. It's going to be put in play from the right side of the goal. Time enough for a player to dodge to the net, Dave, or to feed the crease and trigger a quick shot.
It took so much time. Last year, Baltimore, 07 National Championship. Ball at midfield. Duke, a shot at it. Remember this? Max Quinzani said it just wide. He told us last week.
We asked him how much did that ball miss. He said less than 3 inches.
Man. And Hopkins held on for its 9th national title in school history. There's officially 3.9 left. Is that enough time?
Yes, it is enough time. The Huntley garbage goal at the end of the third quarter shows that anything is possible, and that'll be a controversial goal. I believe that the NCAA Lacrosse Committee needs to use video in terms of goals, whether a goal should count or not, and whether goals should count timing-wise, like they use in college basketball. We're here with the cameras and the technology. They need to use video in these late-game situations.
10-game win streak, 18 victories overall. No one-goal games. They've been blowing everyone out except the one loss they had in March to Georgetown.
Petramala was the king of one-goal games prior to this year. A lot of action in front. Greer, 25, will be the ultimate target.
Last chance for Matt Danowski to get to the title game and win one here. Here it is. Danowski, wide, shoots. It's a save. Ball's loose. In front, Crotty can't pull the trigger, that's it! Johns Hopkins has done it again! They have upset top-seeded, top-ranked Duke, 10-9. The Blue Jays won better than Duke again. Duke's dream dies. 10-9. Break it down, Quinn.
Seemed like the slowest 3.9 seconds. Danowski curls right-handed. They set a bunch of screens for Schoeffel. Rebound, and Greer makes a play. Excuse me, Quinzani makes a play on the rebound. Alert play to throw it in front, and the celebration with the clock. Still time, still time. Season over. Nobody, absolutely nobody, thought Johns Hopkins could win this game outside of the program, outside of the 40 guys in the locker room, outside of Dave Petramala and his coaching staff. And then the Blue Devils.
Hard to imagine this final result was possible. One key reason, that sophomore goalie right there, Michael Gavazin, 17 saves. And Johns Hopkins shocks the college lacrosse world. They beat the prohibitive favorite to win the title, Duke.
The Eastern Conference Finals. Boston had no answer for Detroit.
Women who develop movie and TV scripts. And why is it you think she couldn't have done it?
Because a woman like Sandy couldn't hold a big guy like Pruitt underwater while he's drowning Daniels.
Really? Get up.
What?
Ben, come on. Come on.
Or should I just